Right, welcome to my bathroom. And I look a little bit sideways, but that's not going to change. I'm in my bathroom because it's great lighting and I don't have to struggle with trying to make sure that you can see me as well as I want you to. And there was another reason. Oh, Chris is downstairs in the living room because he is injured, and so he is propped up so that he can do his work, which he cannot quite do in his office. So here I am in the bathroom. I figured it was a better background um, for what I had been doing the other day when I did my Facebook Live, if you saw that one. Anyway, and I'm wearing a different shirt, even though it looks very similar. I wanted to give you many options with the waist, find your waist challenge. And we're just starting with ab rotation. So I'm going to demonstrate that without any equipment and with a little bit of equipment. And you just choose which works better for you. I prefer using the band. That's just me. If I don't have a band, I really like using like an 8-pound dumbbell held at each end to do this. Again, my preference. You decide which works best for you. So I want to talk about position here. And of course you can't, I'm wearing black, so you can't see my knees. So I'll turn to the side. And what I'd like for you to do is start with feet hip width apart, toes pointing out just a little bit. I don't want plie position. I don't want that because then your back is a little bit more, or your outer butt muscles are a little bit more involved than I want, and that can get very tiresome over time. So we don't want to overwork any one muscle other than these, okay? Um, so feet are hip width apart. All right, here's important thing number one. You're gonna bend your knees the tiniest bit, just the tiniest bit, so your knees are soft. From here, you're going to tuck. It's kind of hard to see, but what I'd love for you to do is from here, tuck. You see right there? So I'm standing up straight. So then I'm going to bend my knees just a little bit, like literally half an inch. Okay. Then I'm going to, first of all, you got to stick your boobs out, be proud. Okay. Then I'm going to tuck my belly just the littlest bit so my pelvis is not tilted backwards. So my pelvis is neutral, which really gets all of these muscles right here deep inside your core to wake up and do their work. So if you stand like this, oh my God, you're doing yourself a terrible favor. But again, so knees bent and tuck. You can see it better from the front. I was trying to make it seem so you could see it better from the side. But in order to do this exercise, you're just going to twist, okay? It is going to be easier if you, I would say not hands on the hips, not hands on the legs, because there's too much shoulder and not enough abdomen. So I'm going to tell you, if you're not going to use weights, you're going to grab your hands together or make a fist, whatever, hands together, and hold them in front of your body. Maybe about 4 inches. The further your arms are away from your body, the harder it is. So all I want you to do, knees stay still, okay? We're not doing any of these pivoting from below the hips. None of that, okay? Save that for when you're dancing. But what I'd like for you to do is just twist side to side. Basically, shoulders to waist, all right? And just twist. You can bring your hand down here right in front of your stomach, mostly because if you're new to this, this will give you a visual. You're just going to bring hand to one side and to the other side, and you're just going to twist. Notice I'm looking straight ahead. I'm not doing this, because doing this is a neck exercise, and we're trying to work our waist. So we're twisting, 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 twisting. And if you're tucked, you are definitely feeling it. All right, so this will be my third day, by the way, and I'm already feeling it just from doing that. If you want to use a band, you can do it one of two ways. This is how I do it most of the time. Band, it's my favorite orange band. If you don't have one, you need to get one, okay? So it's just across my back, hands, you know, palms in. And all I'm going to do is, you can literally push your hands out and twist. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some punches, mostly because I have done so much kickboxing in my life that I really, really, really love to punch. Then, if you don't want to do the punches, you do not have to do the punches, okay? I want you to stand on your band. Now, if it has handles, fantastic. I knew I should have worn shoes. If it doesn't have handles, it doesn't matter. You're just going to stand on the band. You're going to bring your band up to here. Pull your elbows forward. You're going to bend, tuck that waist, or tuck that pelvis. And again, you're going to twist, 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 side to side. Knees stay still. We're not doing any of this business with our knees, right? Just twist, 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 twist. All right. If you want to use dumbbells, I'm using Gatorade cans, Gatorade bottles, mostly because they're bright and you can see them. And I really want you to keep the weights 10 pounds or less. Ideally, 3 to 5 pounds is going to work fantastic for almost anyone. You can also use a kettlebell. Pretend this is a kettlebell and I'm holding it at the bottom. Handle would be here. Same thing. Tuck, bend the knees, tilt that pelvis, and go side to side. If you're using dumbbells, you can literally go from chest to waist to a little bit below the waist. And you'll kind of feel it in different areas as you're moving up and down. So if you're going to do chest, waist, hips, do like 10 or 20 per area, and so that you're counting, right? Because we're going to start with 250 or 500 or 750 depending on your level. The other fun thing about using weights, or if you're using a kettlebell, you can hold it out here. Again, the further away from your body, the harder it's going to be. If you're using dumbbells, you can also punch as you're doing it. So yesterday, I think I was kind of changing it up a little bit. I was punching for most of my sets, and then I started just twisting with these in front of my body. And I did also use my band just because it was handy, and I do like to switch things up per exercise. But again, feet apart, toes slightly pointed out, bend your knees a little bit. Knees got to be soft. Tuck that pelvis, right? So that you feel there's a little curve here, and then you're going to twist. Not from the knees, just shoulders, waist. You can bring your arms out here if you want to make it a little more interesting, you know. But we're going to get to a similar move, I think, next week. We'll see.